Hi beautiful souls, welcome to a channeled message on my channel. Please remember, take what resonates, leave what does not resonate, because you are the creator of your reality. So we're going to be doing a channeled message today. Channel message. What else? If you're new to this channel, the channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. I'm here to make spirituality fun and accessible for you. Right, so let's just go ahead and dive right into it. Ooh, I forgot to light the candle, so let me just do that really quick. We'll start off with our lovely... Oh, oops, that wasn't supposed to burn like that. Let's start off with our meditation first, and then we will do the reading. So we have a wonderful channeled collective message for y'all today. Oh my gosh, what a mess. My matchstick fell into the candles. I had to grab it out. It's fine. Okay. So if you guys are new to my channeled messages, typically I channel the message off the camera and I do some automatic writing. Today I actually chose a song because I was like, okay, I'm getting some imagery and some things and I could probably like dive into the energy a little bit more. Oh, in fact, I forgot to channel with a crystal, so I'll just do that on camera. So I channel and I see what wants to come through energetically. I chose a song from my 50-hour playlists and they chose a really good one for us. And I also choose a crystal that energetically wants to be picked. Today's the lapis lazuli. Really fun creative crystal. So let's go ahead and start get into the meditation again, and I will ring the singing bell. We'll get started here. Here's the singing bowl. I feel like I was watching a cat stare at me. That was weird. Okay. So the theme for this channel collective message is Awaken, because that was our channel message song. It's actually called Awaken by Alex Baker. I will link it if you guys are interested in listening to it. Great album by Alex. I'm not sure if that's a guy or girl. I just assumed it was a guy, but I've never looked into it. I'm not sure. So the first message that came through was, I was seeing someone roll out the carpet or something. They were like laboring. Okay. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, it makes sense. It felt like they were either cleaning up or packing up, like they were rolling the carpet, because it felt like they were rolling the carpet together. So I don't know if some of you were feeling called to move. I'm getting definitely some strong moving imagery. Some of you might be called to move, do something, but regardless, the main message that's coming through is we are being called to awaken to a purpose and to take action. You're being called to take action. There's lots of energy. So I was seeing a triangle and it kept like shoving and it was like pointy. So there's a lot of energy coming your way, I think, to take action and doing something. It's not going to be like it's not very smooth. It was giving me the sharp, spiky, and insistent. And I feel like this is a combination of like the energy that's coming towards you and just your energy. I feel like you're trying to get something done or you're feeling called to get something done, but it's not necessarily going to be like, let's take all day to get it done. I feel like this is going to take some insistency and action steps on your part. This thing is smoking quite a bit, huh? Then I was seeing someone reach down, grab something, a box of some sort, and then like move it somewhere else. So I was seeing some heavy lifting. That's why I was getting the moving imagery for some of you who that resonates with. So now's the time to shift things in your outer reality. You may have to pull double duty to get it done in time, and it may be a bit of a bumpy ride. So the channeled song was Awaken, and I feel like I channeled this message of awakening to your purpose, get to work, you're getting the green light. And I can't read this last line here. Yeah, I think now is just the time to get to work. And energetically, we're going to be feeling this in the collective for sure. Leave of what? Handwriting, I'm telling you. Okay, so let me go ahead and channel with a crystal and see what wants to come through for you guys with this lapis lazuli. What would you like to show me? Okay. All right, some of you, this is a move. Okay, I'm straight up like, I was seeing like a little house. It looked like a cute little mushroom. It didn't look cute. It looked big. It was like a mushroom house of some sort, but it was like moving. And it reminded me of bells, like the roof of it reminded me of a bell, like it was announcing or an announcement or ringing. So some of you might be feeling called to like move. So if energetically that seems like it's resonating with you, you might want to, I feel like the guides are just giving you advice to move in a new direction, to move your energy, move somewhere else. But most definitely they want you to shift your outer reality here. Yeah, definitely getting that. Okay, let's see what else I can pick up here for you guys. Yeah, so I'm being taken to a scene from Howl's Moving Castle where Sophie, the wizard Howl, was teaching Sophie how to fly, or something like that. But I'm also getting this energy. I'm just seeing like the girl, the female, looks like Sophie, and she's like floating up above in the sky, and her dress is floating with her, and then there's a string she's falling or holding onto to guide her. But yeah, I'm getting this travel movement. I keep getting that again. But otherwise, energetically, I feel like the guides are just encouraging you. If you're feeling this need to shift your energy, you want to do so. Like they're giving you a lot of energy. And I don't. The thing is, Hal was teaching Sophie how to fly for the first time, so she had never she had never done it before, and he was like, stretch out your legs. So there's some kind of opportunity or new shift that's coming in where you're going to be uncomfortable, or it's going to take some adjustment. It's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride. Then after a while, perhaps it'll be smooth sailing. But I think I'm getting this energy that you'll feel comfortable with it in time. Just open up to it. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Okay. Cool channel collective message. Let's go ahead and start pulling some oracle and tarot cards. Part 2. There it is. Look at that first card. Between worlds. Oh my goodness. Between worlds. Some of you are being called to travel. I'm telling you. I'm feeling it. So this is something they really want you to take into consideration. Like making a move. Look at, we have your well. Family wishes come true. Family wishes come true. So I feel like this is something that you've been wishing for. It may not be the move necessarily, but it just be maybe like, I want fresh energy. I want to change something. I want to move into a different environment, like where I feel more myself. But we have like the dark and the light, right? So definitely there's a shift in energy being created. So usually that in between space of like going from one to another, it's always a bit of a bumpy ride when especially when you're stepping into the new. It takes some adjustment here. So just know that there's going to be a little bit of bumpiness because you're making adjustments as need be. And especially if you're being called to move to a new environment, it's going to be bumpy because you've never done it before, right? You've never done it before. Really cool. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. Yeah, I barely looked at the card. Yeah, but there's like a celebratory energy on the other side, so just get excited. We have your house 5 and cardinal. Yep, you're pioneering, you're moving towards something new, different. This is like a new change. It's going to require you to be brave and creative and flexible. Flexible, brave, creative. Yeah, I think you're being called to like start some kind of creative project here that you feel really inspired to create. It's going to bring a lot of color to your life. Oh, just slurred all my words together. You're welcome. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's really going to light your fire. Yeah, with that cardinal energy, for sure, it's going to light your fire. Anything else you want to tell us? Yeah, we have here healer. Oh, cool. Healer. So maybe some of you are being called to passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. So maybe this endeavor is either going to create a lot of healing in you, around you, or it's helping you to encourage you on the path to becoming a healer for other people. Yeah. So let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers for that energy. Can I clarify the healer, please? We have here 10 of Wands, reverse. yeah, I think you guys are, ooh, we got the Tower and the Knight of Swords. So, you know, one thing that's coming through for sure is this, you guys have done a lot of healing, so this is why it's going from like that dark to light. That's why this experience is coming towards you. It's because you've released a lot of burdens here with that 10 of Wands. We got the Tower card, you know, change is coming in your life. Why is it coming in so swift right now? Because the energy is moving. That's it. It's just moving. So, you know, springtime, this is the time to start new things. This is how energy works. In the spring is when you want to start new things. But especially if you've watched my transit video, which I will link down below. If you watch my transit video, I talk about there's certain planets moving into Aries, Jupiter being one of them. So if you are feeling that shift, you're going to feel the zing to like get started, to ignite that. Yeah, so Aries pioneering something new, I think is something that a lot of people are being called to do right now, to activate it. If you have an idea here with that Knight of Swords that hits you, you want to go with it, right? You want to go with it. Oh, I was just getting like a headache back of my head here. Yeah, I could use a healing massage right about now. Whatever that guy's doing to her head, I could use a little bit of that. Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe some aspect of this is going to be a little bit of a headache because, you know, anytime you try something new, it just requires you to see things differently. Right? It requires you to see things differently. So part of it might be like, oh, this is new. This is a bit of a headache, but, you know, we'll adjust as need be. Yeah. So the universe is opening a door for you. The reason being because you've done a lot of healing personally. You've done a lot of healing personally. You've transformed that pain here. Yeah, your passion is very much being ignited here. Your passion is being ignited. You're being lit. A lot of fire, a lot of energy. So yeah, most definitely now's the time. Feeling called to say, I feel like by the time I upload this, it'll be the time for you to feel called to activate it. And you'll see, you'll get the, you know, you'll get some like little clues here and there by the universe to be like, oh, okay, I need to do this. Yeah. You're being called to do this with other people. We have here 3 Scorpio friends. So this is something that's going to connect you with other people, network with other people here. Yeah, so this girl is in a car, she's driving, and then there's 2 guys that she's meeting up with. So we have your soul tribe, group, contact, relate, network, show up, hang out, social media. So if you meet people on social media with this Knight of Swords, that could be like the internet connection here, the Knight of Swords. If you meet people on social media and you're feeling that connection, I think the universe is supporting this. These are people who perhaps share the same passion as you. They can relate, but the contact is being created here. I see this for sure. Tell us more. We have, ooh, an aggressive flyer. We have here, we the people, declaration, contract. Ooh, so I think you might be signing a contract working with people who feel like friends. That's like the best kind of, you know, they say don't mix business with personal life, but honestly, I don't think that's how we're meant to live. Because you think about it, we are raised in tribes, right? We are raised in tribes. We're meant to work in communities. And it's actually the disconnect that's created a lot of cold-hearted, mean, ruthless decisions on other people's part. That's where they start to be like, it's just business. But actually, you want your heart to be connected to it. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself acting out of false integrity or negative emotions and insecurities. Cool. So I feel like you and other people are feeling like kind of rebellious in a sense with this declaration, we the people. We're declaring our freedom. We're reclaiming our power. We are saying we want to do this. We want to create this. We want to make this because, yeah, we can. Saturn is also in Aquarius. It entered it in January. So a lot of you might be feeling like, I feel my purpose right now. A lot of you might be feeling that. Yeah. Okay, we have here the Divine Matrix. Dang. Interconnectedness, synchronicity, God incidences. Yes. Awaken to your purpose. Yeah, so, you know, it's like God incidents, synchronicity. There's a lot of synchronicity that's going to be leading you towards these people and leading you to being able to connect with them. So now's the time to take action. I want to kind of clarify this Tower card. I wonder why it's a Tower moment. I think it's just a quick energetic shift and you just have to adjust quickly. That's probably what it is. Clarify that Tower. Maybe called to make a quick decision. We have the Moon card. Ooh, the Moon. That's been coming out a lot lately. Can you clarify the Moon? The Moon. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is strongly, so 11-11 right now. This is going to very much take your intuition here with that Moon card, Queen of Cups, clarifying the Tower. So this is going to require your intuition to guide you to know, like, what do I do? What do I say? It's going to require your intuition, you know, and you have a powerful intuition with the Moon and the Queen of Cups. It's so funny. Yeah, I know the Moon is supposed to represent like fears and anxieties, but when I meditated on that card, I just got a lot of feminine energy. So I'm like, interesting. I should probably meditate on it again. But you know what it reminds me of is, I think I've said this before, but you know, like the Salem witch trials, how women were being punished for their powerful priestess abilities. Like, people are scared of the witch, but that's just feminine energy. That's just awakened feminine energy. That's it. So people are scared of what they don't know, right? Scared of what they don't know. But when you use your intuition, you do know. That's the thing. We're scared of the things we don't know, but when we use our intuition, we do know. Ha, funny. Funny how we're so scared of things that we actually do know. Part of us does know. I learned a lot of tarot. I learned a lot of using my intuition just through practicing, you're not even reading a book, just like, what am I sensing? What am I picking up? So that's what it is. Oh, victory. I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. Okay. So they want you to know victory. They want you to know that this opportunity is guiding you towards victory and feeling victorious here. Reclaim your power. Yeah. Okay. So basically some kind of manifestation is coming through for you guys. And they just want you to know that you're going to see at this moment. It says here, I will let victory make me wise. Got 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You're going to essentially just be aware and realize, wow, look what happens when I use my intuition. Look what happens, right? It's a huge cup. It's a huge cup. Look what happens when I use my intuition. Look what happens. Everything just kind of works out. Why was I so afraid? Let's go ahead and clarify this victory card. Time to rise. We have here the Hangman. Okay. And yep. So it's like going with the flow, surrender. Trusting your intuition, just like I said. Clarify the victory. Y'all. 4 of Wands. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, so I don't know. Sometimes when I like channel really quickly, it just all just comes together like that. Yeah, so the victory is that you're going to be working with a group of people who, you know, inspires you, you inspire them, and you guys are just synchronizing. Your energy is just synchronizing to be together here. So, yeah, I don't, let's see if there's anything else they want you to know. Any advice for them, guys? Advice. We got here, the frying pan, trouble accusations. Oh, yeah, I'm getting that. It's like the spicy energy. That's the adjustment. Because I was getting that. It's like a little spiky, spicy, a little inconvenient, but nothing terrible. Let's go ahead and clarify this frying pan here. Whoa, we have an Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's just going to be very lit. It's going to be very lit. I don't know what to say, guys. It's going to be lit. These cards, you got to intuitively just pick up, because sometimes they definitely don't mean what they say. They definitely don't mean what they say. But it's going to be lit. It's going to be cooking up. You know, like when you hear that I don't know what you eat, but if you hear anything sizzle in the pan, you're just like, tss, that's how it's like, it's cooking up. Universe is cooking with ya. Excited. Things are getting started. Initiated. New beginning. Cardinal energy. Fire. Following your inspiration. Okay. See. So yeah, follow your inspiration. Advice for them, guys. They didn't even land right. Jupiter, Cancer. Ooh, Jupiter likes Cancer. Oops. What house do you want Jupiter and Cancer to be in here? Oh, okay. 9th house. Oh, Jupiter in its own house. Exalted. Okay, cool. So 9th house is about travel. Again, travel, knowledge, expansion, philosophy, opening your mind, expanding your consciousness. So I feel like your reality is expanding, or you're expanding, it's transforming. That's what's cooking up. That's why we got the tarot card. It's like your reality is transforming. The tarot card is about change. When you go with the change, it's about a reality shift. There's a reality shift that's being created for you. You're expanding into your purpose. Perhaps you guys are just expanding into the possibility of traveling and going somewhere different. Before you were like, I can't do that. Why does Jupiter like Cancer? Jupiter is considered exalted in Cancer because Jupiter which is this planet of blessings, expansion, knowledge, excitement, the guru as well in its own house of the 9th house. In Cancer, it's compassionate, it's caring, it wants to help people, it's just very protected, very guided, very fortunate, very favored. Let's just say that. Very favored, very, yeah, all of those energies. Very favored. Okay, so yeah, let me go ahead and clarify this energy. Jupiter, Cancer in the 9th. 5 of Wands. And the Empress energy. Okay, so I think for sure, one thing that's coming through is make sure you are selfish. They do want you to be selfish with the Empress and the 5 of Wands. So regardless of what anyone else has to say about your plans, you following your passion, you doing what you want to do, this is about you working with the universe, right? This is your dialogue with the universe. You are a child of the divine. This is about your dialogue with the universe. So the universe is like, don't pay attention to what everyone else is doing. That's going to confuse you. Don't pay attention to what everyone else is saying or thinking. Just pay attention to what's going to make you feel good and solidified and abundant. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify that. Yeah, trust your intuition. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Clarify the 3 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, again about the healing energy. It's coming through again. Yeah. Okay. Continue to give me some advice to this group, guides. Clarify this advice, please. Okay, cool. Whoa, 20 more cards later. Oh, okay, interesting. So we have here Earn, Loss, Death, Grief. So grief, we have the Cabin, Confined, Lonely, Disengaged, Kept Apart, Quarantine. Okay, and we have here Pearl, Emotional Force, Opening Up, Experimental Wisdom, Honesty, Intuition, Perception, Loyalty. And then we have your Person of Earth. Okay, so I feel like the universe is trying to connect you with people who are here to support you. You know, if you feel like you've just been disappointed in certain connections that just have not worked out, just know that you pulling away, focusing on what you need is what the universe needs you to do. It's just like focus on what you need, what's going to make you feel good. The Empress is a very magnetic energy. She's the embodiment of all the queens. All the queens, they're not about laboring to create their experience. They're about listening to their intuition. Feminine energy is about listening to their intuition to guide them and show them the way. So they just want you to keep putting in that work with that 8 of Pentacles towards your self-care goals, expanding your mind, expanding your consciousness, expanding your knowledge. I think a lot of you are doing this in isolation by yourself, which is all you need really to figure out how to expand your consciousness, is learning how to sit with yourself and dive deep here, which is great. I think you're releasing, it says here change of state. I think you're releasing something here and you're about to move towards, right, the between the worlds. It's like you're about to move towards the light, your creativity, the excitement, the magic here. And so you're in a distinct place right now where you're leaving behind this 3 of Swords, 5 of Wands moment. They want you to acknowledge this. You pulling away from that negative energy, that energy of most resistance, is what is needed for you. So like you focus on what you need to do. With this 1 Cancer energy, focus on your emotions, give your emotions attention. Give your emotions attention. The more you give your emotions attention with this Person of Earth card, here, the provider, the caregiver, grounded, secure, you're going to feel so much more secure and nurtured in yourself. You're going to feel so nurtured in yourself. That's how we nurture ourselves. That's how we reparent ourselves, is we give us that space for us to allow our emotions to flow, not associating or attaching narratives to them, but just letting them flow. Like, oh, okay, I'm allowed to be sad. Let's sit and be sad without any narrative attached to it. Without any story. Let's kind of observe what's going on. Let's just sit with it. So they just want you to continue to do that, because that is powerfully helping you to heal and transform. That is like one of the messages that kept repeatedly, even in the pick a card reading I did today, keeps repeatedly coming up, is this shift in healing and how we're helping ourselves to elevate. So I think that's the biggest victory of all, is like you listening to your intuition and giving your emotions permission to thrive here. Everything is necessary. Okay, I want to know more about the family wishes come true. Family wish come true. Tell us more about the family wishes come true. We have here the 9 of Swords. Reverse. 10 of Wands. Wow. So So one of your wishes was, wow, 10 of Swords. This reading is about healing. Okay. Yeah. So the biggest way that we allow ourselves to heal is we raise our consciousness. We realize we don't have to repeat the patterns or the stories. We can transcend them. We can transcend even our emotions. We're not attached to the narrative or the excess of emotions, the extreme of emotions. And instead, we choose to accept it, right? We choose to accept the emotions. We choose to accept it as it is. And we can do a huge release. So you guys are ending a huge chapter where you are just going through all of these ups and downs. You've done so much healing up until now, and they want you to know that this is what they need you to keep with you as a tool moving on forward for anytime you need to process anything. Here, anything else you want to tell us about this? Yeah, the Devil card. Wow. Yeah, just a lot of excessive overthinking, overworked, underpaid. Just kidding. But I think some of you just felt like just over it here, and you're moving towards you've released so much negativity in your energy. So the universe is like, all right, great, you didn't do that for nothing. You were doing that you were prepping for this. You're prepping for this happiness that wants to come towards you, this excitement, this passion, abundance in all forms. Can we clarify the Devil card, please? Of your Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I think part of you felt like you didn't have permission to like follow your passion. Part of you felt like you didn't have permission to just like do what you really wanted to do. And the universe is giving you a green light to say, yes, now's the time. Be confident, do the thing that you feel called to do if that has kept you kept you from moving forward before. Just like sometimes we don't even live our dreams. We won't even do it because we're overthinking. We're like, I have to do this and this and this and this. I'm like, be impulsive. I'm like, if you can, be a little bit like an impatient child in the beginning with that Knight of Wands energy. He's not a child. I get, he's to me the frat boy energy, so a little bit older than a child, but someone who's still trying to figure out, how to be mature, can be a little impatient. That impulsive energy is actually what you want to use to initiate anything. That cardinal energy, that's how you start something. You start it with impulsion, because otherwise, if you started it with any other kind of energy, you would overthink it. You would hesitate. It's just too much. I'm like, just initiate it. Just initiate it. All the cardinal signs are Cancer, Aries, Libra, and Capricorn. Yeah. Okay, that's going to be the end of this channel collective message. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonates, and let me know what's going on in your life. Thanks. Bye.